A tool that I decided to get this year is this little snake crabber tool right here. And it's a pretty cool little tool. I got this because, you know, we do have a lot of snakes on our property. We have copperheads that show up each year. We have a lot of black snakes. And I don't want to hurt the snakes, but I also want to remove them. Copperheads sometimes I just hurt. But when it comes to black snakes, I definitely don't want to hurt them. I don't want them getting into certain areas, so you need a safe way of pulling them out. Those rat snakes, they're not venomous, but if they bite you, it's a little uncomfortable. I haven't in the past. I've always just kind of pinned them down and gone up and grabbed them, but I'm not always around to do that, and sometimes Shauna has to remove a snake.
I just let all the chickens out and came in to find, see anything abnormal? Yeah.
That's why I got this tool. Super inexpensive snake catcher wand thing. I don't even know what you would call it, but basically this has some dull teeth on it, which keep the snake from being able to really move out of it once you get it clamped onto them. It's got a spring here that makes it have a very fast, quick, easy release, and then it's basically just a cable that goes down to your handle. You squeeze the trigger. There's also a locking device, so if you have the snake in your grips, you can lock the snake, and it's supposed to keep the wand from opening. There we go. And that'll keep the wand from opening, and you can lock it at different positions. Let's see. Well, the lock is a little fidgety. We got to put this to the test the other night for the first time. I've been waiting for the opportunity to use it.
Oh, there it goes. Quick, grab it.
We got him.
I feel like you should grab it closer to the head.
Well, I would like to, but he is... There we go.
He's like, no, back up. Get me out of here.
Okay. See if I can get it.
Just don't let go because I'll go running.
Oh my gosh, he's strong. All right, where's his head at?
Right there. Right there. He's crisscrossing him to give himself leverage.
Okay.
The chickens are like, no thank you. There he goes. He's going on up.
Where is he going up?
Oh, come on, Charlie.
He's going out so I can get him better. I can't get him when he's wrapped around all this. I think in some ways it would have been easier to use my hands. I wanted to actually utilize this tool and see how it works so that if Shauna had to use it or one of the kids had to use it, I wouldn't have our youngest kids use it, obviously. There would be a way of them doing so. And then when it comes to venomous snakes, again, something like this is a perfect little tool. Now, in using this, the thing I didn't like about this is how long it is, because it's hard to get your hand up in there to grab the snake, and in some cases that would be easier for me because I don't mind grabbing a hold of them. Okay, hold on, buddy. You can get these a little shorter, but at the same time I would definitely suggest having one of these longer ones for venomous snakes. If you get a wand that's too long, it's going to be hard to control, and that could actually be even more dangerous. But this is the perfect length, I think, for something like a copperhead. And you know, removing that black snake really wasn't that hard with it. It worked pretty well.
Oh, right at the chickens, Charlie. They seem to be at peace with him.
They might not know what he's capable of. Hold on. Okay. Now you can buy this as just the wand, or you can get the kit. When you get the kit, it comes with kind of like a little snake pole to help you guide the snake and move the snake like a wand. This does not work. I've only used it once, and you can see it's just come apart into multiple pieces. There's another tube shoved down in here.
Did it just break?
Yeah, the wand did. This wand fails.
Yeah, it needs to, it's not supposed to come apart.
This did pretty good. Definitely.
Charlie, watch out! I should have had it on your face.
This is a great concept. I would really like to have some sort of wand to assist me while I remove a snake, but obviously something like this did not work. And again, this is the Clover brand. It's made in China. It's funny, so many things are made in China. Even if it's a US company or a company somewhere else, a lot of times with the products that they make and then put online to sell are all made in China, which explains the cheapness of something like this. Something like this could have been really cool, very useful tool. Now it's so short, I'm not sure I would want to mess with a snake with that, but I would not waste your money buying the kit when you can just buy the wand itself. So this is the Clover snake grabber. And again, this tool worked very well for grabbing a hold of the snake, moving the snake. I felt comfortable that I wasn't hurting the snake, although, you know, I did have to squeeze pretty hard. These little notches in here that are kind of dulled out are supposed to help you grab a hold of the snake so that the snake can't slither too much and get free without harming the snake. And I do think ultimately the snake was fine, and you know, I was able to relocate him to a safer place.
Speaking of lice, this thing is hot. Man, it's gonna slither right back at us so fast. I'm gonna run and scream. Hopefully not. Hopefully it will not. I feel like that's the same one we tried to catch a long time ago. It's just gonna go right back.
Good. We have tons of black snakes on this property. They're good to have on the property.
No, I agree. I'm just not in my chicken coop when I open the door to...
That's why I got this. Anyway, cool random tool of the week. If you've got the extra 30 bucks and you have a snake problem, definitely suggest using this. Blowing their heads off with a shotgun, especially when it's a black snake, is not going to be helpful. Black snakes are very, very good to have on your property, so having the ability to just relocate it and scurry it off in a safe manner and allowing it to stay is probably better. The one we moved the other day wasn't a huge one, but he was getting to be a good size, and I'm hoping that if he is going to be our problem with our chicken coop, that I can kind of train him by annoying him every time he goes in there, grabbing a hold of him with the snake grippers, and hopefully that'll teach him to stay out of the snake coop. I like it when I have a territorial animal that I can kind of train to the areas that I want it to be in, because it's going to keep out all the other snakes and all the other animals that I don't want. I just keep this hanging up here on the corner of our wall control system for the outdoor fencing gear and stuff, so it's right by the door of the shop and it's easy to reach and get to. Anybody can easily walk in here, see it, grab it, put it back. I love this wall control system.